Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today what I have for you guys is a GTA Online video, of course, but it is one I am very excited to be making here because we finally have another double money Acid Lab sale mission week here in GTA Online. So no matter the type of player you are, you can make tons of money incredibly fast, incredibly easy, all while being solo here in this game. This will be your weekly money guide for this week. We have some things to discuss besides double money on the Acid Lab, so let's talk about those real fast. The Acid Lab is going to be your main way of making money for this week, but say if you just don't have any sort of business in this game and you haven't done the first dose missions to unlock the Acid Lab just yet, you just need some extra money in general because you're a brand new player, check out the Slasher adversary mode for this week. It is paying out double money and double RP, and you can actually make a pretty good amount of money this week while playing this. And in addition to that, there's various Halloween community series game modes that are paying out double money and double RP this week as well, so you can enjoy some of these. As you can see, Hallowwood Stunt Race community series job paying out double money and double RP. Haunted House, the Hill Massacre, both of these are going to be double money and double RP as well. And those are just some extra ways to make money besides with the Acid Lab sale mission. So we're going to jump into an Acid Lab guide in this video, but first, say if you're just incredibly impatient and you want to get started with your GTA Online adventures right away, I would consider checking out U4GM. They offer cheap GTA Online cash, handcrafted high-level GTA 5 accounts with lots of money, and even custom boost services with over 8,000 comments on Trustpilot. Check my link in the description and use my code HAZARD for 5% off. So as you can see, we are here in my Acid Lab, and to make money with the double money sale missions on the Acid Lab in GTA Online this week, you just need to follow these very simple 5 or 6 steps here. So first, if you don't have this actual Acid Lab and the MTL Brigade 6x6, you need to get the initial setup going. So first, that requires you to complete the first dose storyline. All you need to do for that, head to jobs or online, go to jobs, Rockstar created, go down to missions, and then find the first dose missions. Now, if you haven't played any of these, you'll actually need to check out the map itself, so I'll showcase to you, but all you need to do is check out these 6 missions. Go from Welcome to the Troop all the way to Off the Rails. Here, I'll just showcase to you on the map really fast. If you don't have those missions in your mission list, you just need to head to this convenience store up here in Sandy Shores, and you could start this mission storyline. It'll probably take you about 2 hours at a very casual pace. I would highly recommend it, but basically you're going to complete those missions. Once you complete part 6, and after finishing that, you'll get that Brigade 6x6, and then you can start the Acid Lab equipment setup mission. Next, I just want to quickly talk to you guys about the Fooligan work missions. And so once you have the Brigade 6x6, you're going to want to purchase that Acid Lab upgrade from Mutt, which is normally going to cost you $750,000 with no discounts. This will just get you the equipment upgrade. All you need to do is complete 10 Fooligan work missions to unlock the equipment upgrade option. And these missions can also be requested via your in-game phone, and they offer significant rewards, and they also have a cooldown period of 48 minutes, so you can't farm them back to back, but you're just going to call Dax for those. That's just if you want the equipment upgrade option with the Acid Lab, which I highly recommend you do, because basically that's going to allow you to produce product faster, which is going to cut down on the time it takes to fill up your Acid Lab to sell more product, netting you more money in the long run. I would also heavily consider buying the armor upgrade for the 6x6 because it makes it extremely durable, because you're going to be able to tank 48 homing rockets with that upgrade. Now, when it comes to step 4 and supply management, all you're going to want to do is talk to Mutt right here. You can either call him or visit him here and buy supplies for $60,000, and that's going to fill up 25% of your total supplies, as you can see on the supply bar right there. So it's going to fill up 1 full bar as well as a quarter of the second bar. But for maximum profit, especially for beginners here, maybe you'll want to do the supply missions yourself, maybe just to save on that little bit of money, while you also work on the Fooligan work missions, so you can get the equipment upgrade. In addition to that, you can also boost your product once daily. So you head over to this section right here, and you can actually boost your Acid Lab product. This is going to allow you to reduce your production time significantly here. I'm going to do a sell mission right after this, so even though I have no more product to produce, I might as well just show you right here in this mini little quick time prompt. Now, when it comes to selling, so for part 5, without any upgrades, a full stock of your Acid Lab is going to sell for $237,600 with no double money. With the equipment upgrade, this is actually going to increase to $335,200. And for this week, since it is a double money event, these values double, of course. So selling in a full high demand lobby is going to be your best bet. But when it just comes to the double money breakdowns, without the equipment upgrade, $475,200. With the equipment upgrade, as you can see, $670,400. And then with the full high demand bonus sell within 20 plus players in a public session, you'll be netting $1,005,600. But there's just one thing you got to mention, or that I should mention right here, is you can also name your Acid Lab product and name your Acid Lab in general to get an additional small money bonus. But if you sell in a full high demand session for the $1,005,000 and you name your Acid Lab product, you actually can only earn maximum of that $1 million here, so you're not going to get any more. It's just a weird cap that Rockstar has on the sale values, but either way, it is what it is. And when it comes to the sell missions, there's 3 different types of sell missions, but we might as well get started with one so that I can give you some tips and tricks along the way as we jump into things here. So getting started with our sell mission, I just need to, of course, spawn as a SecuriServe CEO since I didn't set that up today. And now we're going to jump into our sale missions. Now, there are 3 different types of sale missions that you can do here. The first is the easy and straightforward drop of 10 drops to deliver your product. It looks like that is exactly what we have. So this is very fast, very easy, very simple. We just need to deliver the 10 sets of product to these locations and we're done. You'll also could possibly get a single drop mission where they tell you to go to the top of a parking garage. That is a trap because it's a police ambush. Now you can just go to the top and try and deliver it, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get ambushed by the police, and then you'll need to lose the cops and go to a secondary fallback like plan B drop location. What I just do, and what a lot of players would recommend you do as well, is just use a sticky bomb when you know you have this mission. Drive up to the parking garage, don't enter it, don't go to the top, just drive to the bottom of the parking garage. Then you'll see that you have that mission. Use a sticky bomb, throw it up there, blow it up. All the police will be attracted to you because they know that, you know, obviously you're the guy trying to deliver that acid right there and they're trying to ambush you. Then all you need to do is lose the police and you're done with that when you deliver it to the fallback drop point, which is usually a truck in like the sewers or something like that by the Los Santos River. Then there's also the variant of the 5 drop mission. You just look for the hidden stash from undercover cops and use the same sticky bomb trick to lose the cops if needed. Since this is the simple 10 drop mission, we just drive around, deliver the acid in a bunch of like post buckets and like buckets and trays and things like that, and we will complete it. Eventually along the way, we may get ambushed by 1 or 2 groups of enemies, but very, very simple. That's only a couple of guys show up in a hippie van, they shoot at you. So just, you know, use your guns, take them out. You're on a bike, so you're extremely mobile, agile, you're good to go. For the sake of this, so you guys don't have to watch this entire 10 minutes of me delivering stuff here, I'll probably just speed it up and we'll get to the end so you can see the final payout of what we're getting in a solo lobby. We're coming up here to our first drop point, and I just want to show you kind of what you need to look out for when you want to deliver this stuff. You'll see that little arrow pointing down to the container that we need to throw our acid product into. Just can either bank it off the wall or throw it right in and you are good to go there. So now we just need to drive to the next drop-off location and do that 9 more times. Location number 2 is checked. On to location number 3. So here you can see we're getting into that gunfight where we're just fighting those people off. Very, very simple, very, very easy. We had to kill 4 enemies. 2 enemies were basically at the spawn, so you'll know when you need to fight people. The other 2 basically just rolled up right after I did that delivery and killed those 2 other guys. So now we're on the way to the 8th destination right here. There we go. Last one should be getting delivered right there. Perfect. Now all we need to do is leave the area. You don't really need to drive all that far, but just make sure you flee just like you would for any kind of other delivery that requires you to do this exact same thing. There we go. Sold. You've successfully delivered the acid product. $670,400. We are in a solo session, so it's just me. No risk of getting griefed by anyone, nothing like that. And we made almost $700,000. Now, mind you as well, when you activate the boost, you can basically complete a full product and get the sell mission done in as little as basically 2 hours right here. Other than that, if you don't do the boost with the equipment upgrade, it's going to take you about 3 hours. Without the equipment upgrade and no boost, it's going to be about 4. So it's definitely recommended you try and boost your product daily. Just getting the 1 sale mission done, I think that's just enough for many players who only have a limited amount of time to play video games in general, let alone just GTA Online. And then of course 3 hours if you're just trying to farm this over and over with the equipment upgrade. So definitely recommended you get that equipment upgrade as well. So awesome, you sold all your acid product, you're making a bunch of money this week. What do you do in between your acid lab sell missions to continue generating some income for this week? I would personally take advantage of the slasher adversary mode bonuses or the Halloween community series to take advantage of the double and triple money on some of those game modes for this week. But a way to tie in some extra content related to the acid lab is do some fooligan jobs for DAX, otherwise known as DAX work. Usually we have bonuses on this when the acid lab is also double money. That's not the case for this week. DAX work and fooligan jobs is not double money. I want to make that very clear, but it's still some fun content to play in the meantime that you could still make $50,000 every single time you do these, and these will take you about 5 minutes. So it's some nice content you can kind of farm in between. Unfortunately, you can't farm these over and over and over because they do have a 48-minute cooldown, but this is just one of the several activities you could do. You could export mixed goods for your CEO office. You could do the bike delivery at your actual motorcycle clubhouse, do the ammunition contract and the weapons delivery at your bunker, do some DAX work, do some police dispatch missions for Vincent, do the normal blue bounty targets at your bottom dollar bail office, do the red most wanted target, continue with all of those types of activities to continue generating money in between your acid lab sales. So we're gonna do one right now. Actually, it's funny enough, when you guys are watching this, of course, this is on Friday, October the 18th, but I'm making this video essentially right after I recorded my weekly update guide. And so I'm driving this Grati Cheetah, which I showcased as like the featured removed vehicle this week because I know a lot of players want it. I still have yet to upgrade this second one, so I should be driving my other customized one around, but we're just going to be driving this one for the sake of this video. But let's go over to the Go Postal Depot and actually do the rest of this DAX work here in this game, because this is honestly a really fun mission. I think you guys will greatly enjoy watching. You got to end up shooting a bunch of enemies, you steal your Go Postal van, and then you drive this into like a hippie encampment, and then you can detonate a bomb to blow up the van and destroy the whole depot, which is like really cool. There's a big explosion, and if you like gunfights in this game, this is definitely one of the DAX work and the DAX fooligan jobs that you could do. That's pretty high action and high octane in my opinion. Let me know in the comments which fooligan job that you like to do most. I think this is definitely a top 3 for me. So here we are coming up on the location right now, and like I said, there's a few security guards and stuff like that. I mean, you could just basically just take the van if you want, but I do like killing the enemies because it gives me a little bit of extra action. Funny enough, I aimed at the post guy first and not at the security guards, but you'll see there's what, 3, 4 around here, so just take these guys out. Then you could take the van. This guy, oh, there we go. You're dead, buddy. All right, let's hop in that Go Postal van. Now, after you take the van, before you can actually go to the hippie encampment, I forgot to mention this, DAX is gonna call you and basically let you know that you need to respray and repair the Go Postal van because, of course, you just broke the law by killing everyone, and so we don't want to get found out. We don't want to get caught, right? So let's go ahead and take this van to the nearest LS Customs. Gonna drive this bad boy right inside. We want to equip that remote bomb, and there we go. So now we got to take the van all the way to the Lost MC hideout here. And this is where it's gonna get good. We're rolling up on the location of the Lost MC hideout here, and we gotta keep our cool. We basically gotta just beep the van's horn at the entrance so these guys can let us in, and then we're gonna park and basically infiltrate their compound, and then we'll get to detonate this remote bomb. I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping. I'm surprised these guys can't hear the beeping. I don't know what they think that is. So now we just wanna park beside this gas tank, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I had this weird glitch. I guess they opened the gate, but the prompt didn't initialize, so the game thought that I basically didn't even approach the gate yet. Oh, I'm surprised. I was out of their field of view, but there you go. So basically you want to eliminate the Lost MC, but I want to surprise them. I want to detonate that remote bomb. I'm still gonna do it anyway. We've already been found out. They know I'm about to kill them, but let's just blow it up. It's just part of the mission. Now you can just go in and just start blasting everyone. Obviously, keep an eye out for your health and things like that. I'm not going about this the right way. I'm not really taking cover. I'm face tanking everything. We're taking a lot of damage. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But let's sneak up the right side here so we can get a little bit into the compound while still having some cover. This guy is going to use his sawed-off double barrel on us, but guess what? We're going to take you out with my neon green tiger AK, man. So let's kill everyone. There should be like... Is this guy one more enemy? It looks like we got one more enemy. Nope. Okay, it's just vehicles left over. So we just want to blow everything up. Blow up the gas tank. We'll blow up the Lost MC van. And we will also blow up this Little rat rod right there, whatever that thing is called. And that's it. The mission's done. We basically just need to leave the area now and lose the cops. Obviously, you're gonna need to call your personal vehicle because you would have driven so far away from it. You know, you could honestly take your Sparrow and just get out of here, but I'm deciding to take my Cheetah instead. Why not? It's funny because as I just tried to leave, the cops blocked me in and I died, and I tried to drive past them. Oh, and now cars are running me over. Oh, good lord. So we're just gonna take our Sparrow and get out of here. And there we go, we lost our wanted level, we finished the Go Postal mission, and we also passed the Fooligan job, rival operation, eliminated $50,000 for that in the books right there. That took us about 7.5 minutes. It took me probably another minute longer just because I had that epic fail of, you know, needing to call my vehicle. I died to the police, I had to call the Sparrow, I got run over, things like that. But all in all, this is like a middle of the road length for a Fooligan job. But honestly, just keep filling up your time in between Acid Lab sales with extra content to help you make money. Whether it's just those really easy business deliveries, whether it's Fooligan jobs, Vincent dispatch work, terabyte client jobs, I think players underrate those extremely. They're still a great way to make money every single week, even if they're not on bonus. Diamond shopping, easy 30K. The other robbery is an easy 30K. It's worth taking advantage of. But that's basically everything you got to know for this week here in GTA Online to make some money with the Acid Lab Fast, Easy, and Solo. It's an excellent week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with everything from me outside of YouTube. Feel free to ask me any questions on those platforms. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.